We've all grown up being scared stupid at some point or another. As a child, I was scared of many things, some stupider than others. Put it on my tombstone that I was startled by the Venom jump scare from Lego Marvel superheroes. What defines childhood trauma for me is something most people haven't really seen. Something one would have to go digging for, and something that haunted my safe place. Not to sound like I'm out of touch with the youth, but how many people younger than me grew up on DVDs? I don't mean just pop in a disc and watch a movie. I mean actually going through all of a DVD's contents. Back in the 2000s, the actual menu of a movie's disc was an experience all on its own, filled with little Easter eggs and nods from the studios to the viewer who'd notice. I remember growing up on several animated movies like Peter Pan, Monsters, Inc., Shrek, and Cars, just to name a few, all crafted with passion with every menu option. All the little bonus short films and commentary with the creators on how the film was made and little vignettes of what was made and what was scrapped in production, it all fascinated me as a little kid, even if I had no clue what they were saying. But there was usually something in each DVD that made them even more mysterious to me: the deleted scenes. Now, of course, every movie has deleted scenes, but I specifically mean deleted scenes from animated films legitimately terrified me, and I'm going to take you all through it. Cars is the first DVD I go to when I think of scary deleted scenes, 3 of them in particular. Top-down truck stop isn't scary per se, but it got under my skin for similar reasons. Deleted scenes in general scared me. They try to animate the hand-drawn storyboards over each other to give motion to the scene, but I found it really unsettling. It also doesn't help that the storyboards are unsettling on their own. Not all of them are as inconsistent as others, but a lot of deleted scenes will go from simple doodles to lots of detail with harsh shadows, and it always made me scared that at any time, the scene will just completely change into something much darker. The second half of this scene is what really got to me, though. Just seeing McQueen in loud, aggressive peril was enough to scare me as a young kid. But that was nothing compared to Lost. This scene is just drenched in creepiness in every moment. I don't even need to speak for myself why this disturbed me so much as a kid. The feeling of feeling alone and watching at the same time is fully ingrained, and for no real reason other than to just be creepy. And you'd think that would be the most traumatizing part of the scene for me, but no. Just look. Little me did not care for context at this point. This face got to me, and I can't blame myself. This face belongs at the foot of my bed, watching me sleep. And that's not the worst of it. Zombie cars. The more I think about the presentation of a car graveyard, the worse it becomes. How do they hang cars on trees? Someone just hung a corpse on a tree by putting the branch through the car's face. Car body horror is also a big theme for the next scene.
So, what is standard community service?
I don't know. Guess you'll find out tomorrow. Lights out.
Community service sees Lightning McQueen being body swapped with a nice image of him seeing his insides. This whole scene is just a nightmare, complete with running as slowly as possible.
Okay, Doc, let's get him ready for community service.
What have you done to me? You put my engine in a steamroller?
You asked for community service, dummy.
No, you guys are nuts! This place is crazy! I've got to get out of here!
What's he doing? I think he's trying to escape. Thanks, Doc. I always wanted to be a race car.
My pleasure, Mater.
What do you think you're doing?
Just borrowing your body. Come on, you ain't using it. I'll give it back when you're done.
You're all monsters! No!
Monsters, Inc. also had really traumatizing deleted scenes. I loved Cars enough to brave through it. Monsters, Inc. made me throw the whole DVD away. I can't show these scenes as they aren't available to download online, but just take my word for it. They made me scream like a little girl. Despite these scenes really terrifying me, I was always drawn to them whenever I had the DVD on. That primal feeling of wanting to overcome my biggest fear hyped me up to put them on again, and today I look back on these scenes very fondly, and I'm glad to have found others that were also rightfully scared of these deleted scenes. Shout out to Sandy Shark for actually reminding me of these. I hope someday there's a wave of analog horror-type shorts based on these deleted scenes. Lost already kinda has that creepypasta lost tape energy to it years before either of those became relevant. It couldn't be that hard either, just make a random fake movie scenario that's scarier than the typical PG film, but not enough to be scarring. I'll end this video with the following statement. The real scary things were the John Lasseters we met along the way.
This Disney DVD is enhanced with Disney's Fast Play. Your movie and a selection of bonus features will begin automatically. To bypass Fast Play, select the main menu button at any time. Fast Play will begin in a moment.